Hello, how you doing? So on the menu today we've got some lovely rice there. I'll show you how to do that in a moment. And the star of the show is this beautiful lamb and potato stew. It's kind of Middle Eastern, Mediterranean-ish. It's just got some lovely aromatics in it. Welcome back to How to Cook Great. Okay, we're going to get started here with these ingredients. I've got lamb there, that's leg of lamb. I had it actually on a leg and I've cut it off, so it's no bone in there, or there might be a little bit of bone here and there. But mostly lovely meat with a little bit of fat. I've got there about 800 or 900 grams, so a couple of pound. 1 cup of onion, 1 tablespoon of garlic, and then in here we've got some lovely whole spices. We've got a nice big piece there of cinnamon, some dried red chilies, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 there, 4 green cardamons, about a teaspoon or so of black peppercorns, and just underneath there, hiding, I've got about 4 or 5 cloves. So we're going to get started with this first, and then I'll show you the rest of the ingredients. So you're going to need a nice large pot for this one with a lid. In there I've got olive oil. I've got about 4 or 5 tablespoons. I'm always accused of using lots of oil, too much oil. Maybe I do. Reduce it if you want. We're going to drop in that nice piece of cinnamon stick. Some dried red chili, 1, 2, 3, I think 4 I said, didn't I? And then 4 green cardamons, few cloves and black peppercorns. In they go. Just give them a little whiz around for a few seconds. To that we're going to add in our beautiful lamb. You can use any cut you want. This is mostly leg. A little bit of fat in there. Now we're going to throw this around for about 5 to 6 minutes. Give it a nice head start. So at this stage I'm going to add some salt and some black pepper. We're going to add that 1 cup of onion. Tablespoon of garlic, and stay on this above medium heat for another 5 minutes. Okay, fabulous stuff. We're building this really nicely. We're now going to add 135 grams of tomato paste. And when I say 135, that's quite exact, isn't it? It's because I'm using one of these guys, you know, like one of these little Tetra packs, that sort of size, that's 135. I want to work this in and cook it for about another 4 minutes or so. Stir often now. Really fantastic. Okay, here I've got 2 cups of fresh tomatoes. And what I've done with those tomatoes, I put them into my food processor. If you want, just cut them up really small. Try and use a nice ripe, juicy tomato. And I'm just going to measure this out very roughly. We're going to now add some water, or if you want stock, but I think we've got enough flavors in there. 2 cups water. We're going to go 5 or 6 minutes again on this above medium heat. Fantastic, fantastic, beautiful, super stuff. Really delightful. Okay, next up we're going to add some spuds. We're going to get some potatoes in there. I've got 3 cups of potatoes. Peeled those and cut them that sort of shape. I mean, you can make them larger or smaller if you want. Entirely up to you. To that we've got I've got to use 1 can. This is from a can, chickpeas, cooked chickpeas. If you're using from a can like me, what you need to do is give them a lovely wash in some cold water. You know the water they come in? Not so lovely. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. We're going to go 2 more cups of water, so that's 4 in total so far. And I'm now just going to grab some powders to get in there. So just grab some powders, take a look what I've got here. I've got 3 teaspoons of cumin, 2 of chili, 1 of turmeric. In that goes. I'm going to give that a stir. We're gonna get the heat down to medium now. Get a lid on this. We're gonna let it go for about 5 or 6 minutes. Give it a stir every now and then. Okay, let's jump in and take a look. That's boiling away nicely. We'll give it a nice blast. Excellent stuff. I'm now gonna add some chunky cut bell peppers, 3 different colors. I'm gonna get this onto a nice low heat now. Nice simmer. There's about 3 cups there of peppers. Now you can be adding carrots to this, celery, eggplants, anything goes, doesn't it really? This is what I'm using today. So nice low simmer, lid on. We're gonna let that go now for about 9 minutes. So while the lamb is on its last leg there, I'm gonna prepare some rice. So in there I've got 4 cups of basmati rice. I've given it a wash 2 or 3 times in cold water, and then I've added double the amount of water. So 4 cups, 8 cups of water. To that we're gonna add, let's take a look here. We've got a teaspoon of salt, 4 green cardamom, teaspoon of cumin seeds, and 2 teaspoons of turmeric. Very simply, in that goes. It's gonna give it a lovely flavor and color. We'll get on with that in a moment. Let's get back to our lovely lamb. Okay, off goes the heat. That's actually been about 9 or 10 minutes. I think I said 8 or 9, but yeah, it's been a bit longer than that. Now, that looks fantastic, doesn't it? Now look, I've used a really nice quality of lamb, so it will cook really nicely. If you've used something a bit cheaper, you know, like a mutton or something like that, it's gonna be a bit longer to cook. Those potatoes are nice and tender. Cilantro or coriander chopped. In that goes. Let's give that a mix, and that's done. That's beautiful. Check it for salt. It's going to be great for me. Let's get that rice done. Wow. Okay, so on goes the heat. Nice and high. So I've got 4 rice, 8 water. So whatever you're doing, double the water. Very simply, little mix in there. Going to bring that to a boil. Once it reaches boiling point, I'm going to go on medium, stick a lid on it, job done. It's probably going to be about 8 or 9 minutes once it reaches boiling point. Okay, just turn the heat off. Just get the lid off there. And you can see that's a lovely, perfect, fluffy rice there. Beautiful. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to add some butter. You could add ghee to this if you wanted, but a bit of butter in there is beautiful. So I'm going to pop the lid on. Let that sit for maybe 3 or 4 minutes. The butter will melt. We're ready to serve. Okay, and there you go. Absolutely wonderful. That is a whopper of a plate. I mean, there's my hand. Look, 1, 2, 3. That's going to feed maybe 4 or 5 people, isn't it? Absolutely wonderful. I hope you enjoy that. Keep safe, keep well. I'll see you soon. Lots of love. Thank you so much for stopping by and making it to the end of the videos. If you would like to donate to me, there's a thanks button in most countries. You can give me $2 or up to $50. I need to buy a new Ferrari. Come on, help me out.